Former President Donald Trump will be arraigned on criminal charges for the second time in 2 months, this time in relation to his alleged handling of top-secret documents after leaving office. Trump was previously charged in April after being indicted by Manhattan prosecutors on 34 counts of falsifying business records. His trial is scheduled to start early in 2019. However, his ongoing case in a Florida federal court, which has a reputation for expediting trials, could be resolved quickly and have a lasting impact on his campaign for the presidency and other investigations. Trump will appear in front of a judge in Miami on Tuesday to be arraigned on his 37-count indictment. He will turn himself into the authorities, go through the legal system, and then appear before the judge. Trump won't likely be restrained during this procedure. The former president is anticipated to enter a not guilty plea after repeatedly denying any wrongdoing and criticizing federal prosecutors. After the indictment was made public, security in the area of the court grew more intense. The protection of the federal judicial system is the responsibility of the U.S. Marshals, and we take that responsibility very seriously. A spokesman for the U.S. Marshal Service told ABC News in a statement that upholding the rule of law requires that judges make decisions independently and without fear of harm or intimidation. After Trump enters a plea, the judge will have the option of keeping him in custody on bail or releasing him on his own recognizance before postponing the case for another time. Trump was arraigned in a Manhattan criminal court in April and later released on his own recognizance. The federal judge will postpone the case after Trump enters a plea and give attorneys time to review the indictment charges and submit motions, such as requests to have the charges dropped or certain evidence suppressed. The date of the next hearing or trial is unknown, but according to legal experts, given the case's venue, the Southern District of Florida, it might be soon. Legal experts refer to courts that follow expedited procedures as rocket docket courts, and the district is known for being one of these. According to Walter Norkin, a former federal prosecutor in Florida's Southern District, you can expect a criminal case to be resolved within 6 months of an indictment issuing. The speedy trial clock, which mandates that trials and convictions take place within 70 days, is strictly followed by the judges in the Southern District of Florida. Following the unsealing of the indictment on Friday, special counsel Jack Smith emphasized at a news conference that his office would fight for a prompt trial, consistent with the public interest and the rights of the accused. The defendants in this case must be presumed innocent until proven guilty, beyond a reasonable doubt, in a court of law, he said. As long as there are ongoing legal proceedings and investigations, Trump has insisted that he will keep running for the Republican nomination. In fact, he has braggingly mentioned his investigations in speeches, campaign emails, and statements. The indictment is also being used to raise money. Important campaign events may be impacted by the federal schedule. Currently, the GOP has set the first presidential debate for August 23. Trump hasn't yet said whether he'll go to the function. Trump is also being investigated in Georgia for interfering with the 2020 presidential election, but it is unknown if or when charges will be brought against him. Trump's criminal trial in Manhattan is scheduled to start in March 2024, right when the presidential primaries get going.